What was that? Can you repeat it again?
Sure. For the quarter time plan, emphasize cost-effective support and flexibility for smaller projects.
So right now I'm working on the pricing section. I have everything right now. So on the starter plan, we have up to 20 hours per week. We have feature launches, competitive research, high-level messaging support, and then access to content portal. And then on the growth plan, which is going to be like the full-time, it's 40 hours a week, go-to-market strategy, end-to-end product launches, and then customer journey optimization. So right now I'm trying to break it down in a way where I don't want it to seem like if I do the quarter time pricing, which I'm going to do, I don't want it to look like only the quarter time is where I'm going to be spending the most time doing blog posts and more like the individual contributor, like updating the website and creating content, creating social media posts. I'll also be doing that in the half time and the full time, but I need to communicate that somehow. And ChatGPT, as amazing as it is, isn't really doing that. So I have to kind of do this on my own and figure out a way to communicate that. I think I have a way. I think I'm just going to do everything, so I'm going to state all of the individual contribution deliverables that are possible for a product marketer and then include that in the quarter time. And then in the halftime, one of the first things I'll write is everything included in the quarter time, and then start to list things that are not offered in the quarter time and only offered in the halftime, like multiple feature releases and product launch, right? I think that's where I'll be separating is like I won't do a product launch in the half or the quarter time. See, that's where I'm thinking about too. Could I do a product launch if I'm only working 10 hours a week? I know I could do it, but I can't guarantee the best results. With being restricted on time, I don't think I could do everything that's required of me to do a really good product launch with only 10 hours a week. I think I'd need more. And so I think that's like a good excuse to only have it in the halftime. And then for sure, like end campaigns, it's gonna need me to be in the full or like the full-time one. So that's what I'm thinking about, just as I'm working on this right now. But luckily it's Friday and I still have Saturday and Sunday to work on this. But some things that I think about. All right, so I just finished the pricing page and it looks pretty good. And I actually finished it a lot quicker than I thought, so I'm really happy about that. And let me show you what it looks like here. So that's what it looks like right now. I have the quarter time, the half time, and then the full time. And I was able to break down kind of like what I was thinking about for the pricing. So for me right now, I think the pricing, what I want to break down, I can only break down in time. I can't really break down on like, I'm not going to touch, feature launches, or I'm not going to touch product launches, or I'm not going to touch go-to-market strategy. I can't really, or like I'm not going to do competitive intelligence. I can't do that with product marketing because the companies, they need what they need. And I would just be pigeonholing myself if I were saying, I'm only going to do competitive intelligence on like tier 2 or like quarter time or half time. So it doesn't make any sense. What makes more sense to me on this fractional product marketing is breaking it down off of just literally time. And sometimes some of the tasks, like a go-to-market strategy, I just can't do in 5 hours or 10 hours per week. I would need more time. And so that to me makes logical sense, and communicating that to potential clients and saying, listen, like I could do the best that I can, and I could probably do a go-to-market strategy in 5 hours per week, but it's not going to yield the best results, which I would recommend is halftime. So to me, it makes the most sense to basically just pigeonhole off of time, and then keep everything. Like I'm offering everything a product marketer is supposed to do, right? Feature releases, product launches, go-to-market strategies, creating blogs, updating the websites, sales enablement. I could do all of that on the quarter time, but based off of the time constriction, it's not going to be very comprehensive. Probably be broad strokes, but when you move up in the tiers, like when you go from quarter time to half time, then it gets more comprehensive, more in depth. So that's what I'm thinking makes the most sense if I'm trying to offer product marketing as a subscription service, a productized subscription service. So yeah, and that's what I was previously doing. I was previously doing, okay, like I was thinking, okay, I see individual contributor content on the first tier, and then the second tier would be more like feature releases and communications and joining the product team for product marketing and product team sync. And then tier 3 would be a full-fledged product marketer, go-to-market strategy, and like the whole 9 yards. And then I was thinking, you know what? I am probably pigeonholing myself because when I was talking to some companies, first off, they were confused with the pricing. And then the second thing was they didn't really fall into one tier or two tiers. They would probably need yeah, I need blog posts, but I also need a go-to-market strategy, but I don't need competitive intelligence. I'm not really looking for competitive intelligence. And all of these things that they would need would be in different tiers, and they couldn't really fall into one specific tier because I was pigeonholing myself off of the functions of a product marketing manager. And so what makes the most sense is just to offer everything, all the functions of a product marketing manager, with the limitation being on time. So that's kind of the thought process and how I came about this, the pricing section, the new pricing section for GTM Labs. A work in progress. It's been a year working on this pricing page, just updating it. I remember I was actually in Argentina last year, in Buenos Aires, working on a pricing page. And for me, the pricing page has been the most hardest to offer, just because there's nothing to compare to. I don't know who else is doing this as like a productized subscription-based service. It could still be wrong, you know. I guess we'll just let the market decide. But that's the great thing about product marketing is whatever you think is good, you know, at the end of the day, it's what the customers say. At the end of the day, it's what the customers say. It has a ring to it. What did I just say? I said, whatever you think, what did I say? You think you could be right, but at the end of the day, it's what the customers say. Yo, 2025, that's the slogan. So one of the things that I love to do is when I'm finalizing some changes that I make on the website is I love to check on my phone. We're going to do the phone test to see how the pricing section looks on my phone. Boom. Flexible pricing to fit your needs. You got quarter time. Oh, see how I turned black? Nice. Wait, there's only 2. Wait, hold on. Interesting. The full time isn't on here. What's up with that? We're gonna fix it. All right, this is good. This is why we're doing the test. So a little disappointing, but we can fix it right now. All right, I think I fixed it. Take a look. So I fixed it here. So you have this is the first quarter time, and the black one right here is the half time, and then you have the full time. So I'm gonna press publish, and then let's take a look. Look, so quarter time, half time, boom, full time. There you go. You got the full time. You got full time, you got half time, and then you got right there the quarter time. So done. So we're done. Okay, so now we just have to edit some videos, and that's pretty much it. And then go to the gym. It feels good. I'm excited to launch this thing on Monday. The thing that I'm the most nervous about is posting on LinkedIn. I just don't know why, but I'm super scared about posting on LinkedIn. I hate to admit that I actually deleted a lot of people, or I unconnected with a lot of people from my university, from my high school, just because I just felt like I couldn't post. If I didn't delete them from LinkedIn, I just couldn't post. And I tried really hard to work within myself and find myself and be like, you know, get to a place where I didn't need to do that or to unconnect with them, but I'm not the strongest person. And so I just said, you know what, I could spend a lot of time working on myself, going to therapy or whatever it takes, or whatever I need to do in order to not worry or, you know, get rid of the fear of judgment, or I could just unfollow them, start posting anyways. So now everyone that follows me, I don't know. I never met them in my life. So, I mean, what are they going to do? Well, they're going to stalk me and then make fun of me and point at me and laugh. Like, I really don't care. Are they going to withhold jobs from me? Probably not. They're not going to. I hope not. I don't know. Unless I get canceled somehow. But, yeah, the only thing slowing me down is posting on LinkedIn. I want to, but I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like I'm too rated R for LinkedIn, to be honest. I feel like I'm too rated R. The real me would not fly. Corporate America would probably shun me, and I would never get a job ever again. I had a call with one of my clients yesterday, and we just talked about a strategy that they want to implement for next year. And they want to really go heavy with events, which I'm all for. And like today, one of the marketing people sent me the digest for next week. So the company has multiple newsletters, and I am in charge of distributing and creating the content for one of them. Also, the CEO has his own newsletter as well. And it's actually kind of confusing to a lot of people on which one to follow. I think his has more followers than the actual company. So I think one of the goals, well, this isn't one of the goals of the company, but one of my goals is to get the newsletter that I'm in charge of to have more followers than the CEO's newsletter. And yeah, so I'm gonna be working on the newsletter, I think later, either tonight or tomorrow. And it's just so hard to balance a lot of the things I'm doing for clients and then also for my company, because I only have limited time. And I'm starting to really wish there was at least 36 hours in a day, because I'm starting to feel like I need it. Somehow I always end up doing newsletters. I've done it for close to 3 years now, I think, since 2021. Almost 4 years now. That's actually an accomplishment if you think about it. 4 years of creating, distributing, I can't say that word correctly. Distributing and managing newsletters. Then I also have to manage the pricing launch. Luckily, I have all of the videos, like the chopped up videos for the other platforms already scheduled. So I don't really have to do too much. I just need to be kind of cautious on what platforms it's posting and what time, because the schedule that I'm using, I can't connect to my Instagram for some reason. And because I can't connect to my Instagram, that means I have to like manually go into Instagram and I have to manually post it. And so if I manually post it, I have to track that, like track which videos haven't been posted to Instagram, which ones have, and it's just more of a hassle. And the reason why is because my personal Facebook got restricted. I don't know how or why, but it got restricted somehow. All of my business managers gone. All of my ad accounts gone. It affected every single thing tied to my personal Facebook. And I tried to unsync my Instagram account from that affected personal Facebook, and I couldn't, because you can't unsync it because the Facebook is restricted. It's just a mess, and there's no support when it comes to Instagram, and so I don't know what to do at this point, to be honest. I'm gonna have to just, take it on the chin and manually post on Instagram. But I don't know, maybe someone can help me out later on.